Good morning, brothers and sisters. 2 videos in 2 days. I've told you that I make these videos. Well, I think I told you in the last video I've been making quite a few of them lately. But it's kind of like a journal for myself, and I don't really put them up. And the video I'm making right now is something I'm going to put up. Every time I have a problem or something's bothering me or I need help with something, I'm going to ask you all for help. And maybe in the comments, like I'm getting from a lot of other videos, I read their comments. Certain channels that I really like John Newsomes or Kim and Mike, different places like that. I watch their videos and I read the comments, and I get some insight and some things that really help me. Dude771 made a video the other day, and it was incredibly helpful to myself. I think I'll put a link for that down below. There's a couple of names I want to mention at the end of this. But all these different videos that are helping me, all of you on here that are helping me, I encourage others to do the same for those that are waking up and seeing the light and realizing that the truth that they've learned isn't really the truth. These are things that I can pass along that could be beneficial to you. And I really want to do that because on the journey that I'm on right now, I'm finding my life is getting better, and that's all due to you. I'm so grateful for that. Right now I'm going through some different things. I was supposed to be doing something important today, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do that. I figured I could do this. This to me is very important, helping others, helping myself, becoming a better person for others and for myself. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about hypocrisy. And what I see in myself is every time I get angry at someone else or at something they've done or said, it's because I realize today it's because it's something I see in myself or I've seen in myself in the past, and that's usually why it's making me upset. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, and everything I've seen around me, I can list one thing after another that was so detrimental to my becoming a decent person. It affected me very negatively, and I really feel that towards what they taught me about homosexuals, about what I was raised to believe about women, how they treat children, all those really negative things that stuck with me and made me who I am today. And the hypocrisy thing has been really big for me lately because I've been a hypocrite for a big portion of my life. It's only been in the last maybe month or so that I'm realizing this. I was very good at helping other people, pointing out their flaws instead of realizing my own, helping them correct their issues to be better people, or what I thought was better for them. But I was incapable of doing that for myself. I did a lot of studying, research. I tried to learn everything I could, and in the back of my mind, I'm sure it was for myself. It was for myself, but I never actually put it back on myself. I had someone pass me a link that was very helpful, I think a week or two ago, that finally helped me put it back on myself, and I do feel a little bit of hope now, and I find myself living with peace for the first time in my life. I have a little bit of peace in my life, and that's because of the hope. I've been making comments on a lot of different videos, and I've noticed that a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses, active members, or people that say they're active members, like to come on these sites and like Mike and Kim's, or I could go on, there's lots of them, and they like to badmouth the people making the videos, and that really bothers me, because they won't admit the truth to themselves. Never mind let those that are coming there just learn the truth for themselves actually see it. They like to denigrate these people, and it bothers me. And I've realized now that it's pointless to speak with these people or argue with these people. Feeding the trolls, as it's referred to. Feeding the trolls. The more I respond to them, the more it just eggs them on to keep spewing their idiocy. I'm not going to do this anymore. And I think I learned from the other people in the comments a lot. Today it was Wow Nimbly Bimbly was somebody that helped me see something, realize something for myself, which I'm sharing with you. And every day somebody in the comments seems to help me, not just the videos, but in the comments, by what they've written. They don't have to be speaking with me. Just by what they write, I learn a lot about myself and things I want to change in myself, things that I'd like to see improve. And I encourage everyone to read the comments and learn from those that are doing better than us. The hypocrisy thing is really, really big for me, because it brings up guilt issues in myself. And I don't want to have these issues. So I need to stop being a hypocrite myself. I can't say one thing and do another. This gentleman this morning and yesterday, I guess it started last night after Mike and Kim put up their video, he calls himself David Sling, like David and Goliath. This man comes on there and he wants to defend the Jehovah's Witnesses, but he's such a hypocrite, total hypocrite. If you have faith in what you believe in, I believe in Jesus Christ, and you want to stand for what you believe in, and you're such a courageous, God-fearing person, you're doing God's work, why don't you use your real name? Put your picture up as your avatar. Don't be a coward. I understand that a lot of people wake up and they have family in there and they can't do that. That I understand. But those people don't go around saying stupid things online, acting the fool. If you truly believe what you're saying, put up your picture, put up your name, act like a man, and I'll take what you have to say seriously. But if you can't do this, you're just a coward troll. Don't bother. I may have been a hypocrite in my life, but when I've said something, I've stood behind what I've said. I don't have that kind of fear in me. Be a man, be a woman, whatever. If you have something to say, show your face. And then maybe people will take you serious. And if what you believe is the truth, you'll be leading them back to Jehovah. The hypocrisy of the governing body of the Watchtower. That's why so many people are leaving. If they weren't hypocrites, maybe people would keep believing it was the truth. But it's due to their hypocrisy and lies that so many of us have walked away. Unfortunately, after I left, I wasn't able to look back on how being raised a Jehovah's Witness had affected me and made me the person I was. But I realize this today, and I'm working on changing this. I want to be a better person. I love all of you, even the hypocrites, because I believe you're all made by God, and I want what's best for you. I don't care how you feel about me. The only person that really matters to me is my higher power, my Savior, Jesus Christ, and how I am to Him. Do I measure up? Am I doing the right thing? That's all I care about. And what makes me feel good is to help other people. I'm not going to come on here anymore and just watch videos and make myself feel better. I'm going to make videos telling you where I'm at and tell you what's helping me be better. And maybe it'll help you. Probably not, because I'm a pretty messed up individual. But I'll be honest with you, and maybe you can get something from it. Maybe you don't have to make the mistakes I made. I told you at the beginning of this I would pass along some information about some people that have been very helpful to me. Unfortunately, I didn't ask them for permission, but hopefully they don't mind. Brother John Newsomes videos, if he made videos every day, I guarantee you I'd watch them every day, because they really help me. He's a straight shooter. You know, he's an older gentleman that was in the witnesses for a long time. He tells the truth. He asks pointed questions that really help me look at things and see them a lot clearer. I love his approach. I watch every video he makes, and I encourage everyone to do that, but that's up to you. It's your choice. A few days ago, Dude771, and she makes excellent videos. This sister makes excellent videos. She made a video about being some psychology stuff. She put a link up to a video that helped her a little to see how being raised in a cult can mess us up, and how it affects the reptilian part of our brain, the flight, fight, or freeze response, and how being raised in there, or born into it and raised in there, how our brain can be so programmed that it becomes a lifelong issue. Addressing those problems that we have after leaving. I found her video, her talking, to be more helpful than the link she put up, but I'm going to put a link to that video itself, and you decide for yourself if you choose to watch it. I highly recommend Dude771. There's a young sister that I watched her videos last week, I guess, and I rewatched them this week. I think her name is Sabine, but she's a young sister. She woke up, and she's going through some trauma. She lost somebody that was in the faith, that was being shunned. She's very straightforward. I can't believe her intelligence for her age and the insight that she has. Her last video was a little angry, but I totally understand why. I'm going to recommend her channel, and I'll put a link up to her videos. These are the three I'll put up today, a couple of sisters and Brother John Newsom. I truly hope you check these out. They've been helpful to myself, and I'm sure they've helped countless other people. I'm sorry my video's a little bit all over the place today, but I just felt I had to make one, and I thank anybody that watches it. God bless you. Y'all have a wonderful day.